certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass.
Yeah, that and the controller was dying. So I had to fix stuff and all that. Good to go now, though.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away.
So we just took off with a bomb for a touchdown. So definitely I knew I'd have to change up the offense a little bit, and I seen we had a mismatch, a linebacker covering the receiver. You know, that's not good, so we got to take advantage of what we can. We've already sacked Lamar Jackson 3 times, I think.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Jackson now. It won't be a
there we go. There we go.
Second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great defense.
A lot of force bearing.
I knew Andrews was going to give us trouble. That was one of the keys to this game.
Nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Throwing is Jackson.
Like that, Grief. Good call, buddy.
Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half
this feels like a different team for some reason. I like it.
First half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover, as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
Yeah, I know.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, looky there. Oh, my gosh.
So close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Big
telling you, a game changer, man.
Gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Let's go. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
QB sneak, Richardson.
There we go, man. We got an upset in Baltimore? I think so.
Anthony Richardson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there.
Oh, that's the best part, Grief. We get ball, too.
Heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense.
So we could definitely ground and pound with Taylor.
Extra point by Gay is
take control of the clock. Welcome back, Daniel.
Take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. first catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just...
All right, defense holding.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1 second, all that remains. They'll start with the option. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Let's remind everyone what we've got coming up in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We've got a good one.
Yeah, I got to watch it, man, because we got Joe Flacco, and with this offensive line, you have to be mobile, and that's not going to work, so I got to protect them better.
Champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both
oh, yeah, cool Joe.
Changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half.
You know his 1 year salary is $13 million, dude. $13 million against the cap. I'm not signing back, obviously.
To begin this third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
That was Travis Jones working his way through and sticking him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Gotta be lying.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
Yeah, he's a weird individual.
Runs,
Definitely is.
And making it work.
Here now a third down and 8.
Go! Hey, smash Bronco!
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson. Now this taken in by Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was onto it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Get it.
Richardson looking to throw this. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
I almost missed that.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Looking to throw. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, man, Andrews is tearing us up here.
Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Hey, middle.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. From the 41, Jackson. He completes it to Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, that was close. You got to stop him here, man.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the option, here's Taylor. Powers through him. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Check that. Street.
On the option left, Richardson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the seas part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over. Your call of this play, partner.
Taylor trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line, so if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
Here we go, check.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Hurt.
Here's Taylor again. And he'll get into the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts will add to their 4th quarter lead.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th, as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he won't get close.
Look at that. Let's go. Quarterback spy.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Here's Jackson to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Second down, goal to go. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too.
Let's go, guys, the defense.
Once more. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. And this is
That's the game ender, guys. Let's go. Down at the 1.
At this point, this was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Yep, we are moving on, guys.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Ravens going to use their third.
All right, time for victory formation, guys. I can't believe we're moving to the second round.
Left to go. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step.
Nah, buddy, it took me too much to get to this point. I got to take the W. They're hard to come by with this team.
Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
Yeah, maybe next game, though, buddy. That one, it took everything I had to build that lead. Stats are how I want them, so don't want to screw them up. Great game. If you missed it, be sure to take a look at it, man. We had a lot of great plays.
From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Oh, okay, I got you. Appreciate it, man. And thanks for stopping in. Again, guys, we finished the season 8-9. We went into Baltimore and dethroned the Baltimore Ravens. It was just crazy. Be on the lookout for our next game. Probably tomorrow sometime. I'm going to cut up the highlight videos of this one and post them in case you missed it. All right, sounds good, Ahmed. We'll see you guys soon. Grief, everybody, have a good night. See ya.